Oh, okay. Hello, guys. This is not a structured video. It's more like a rant like that, and I just want to talk to us, to beg us, to appeal to us. It's many of us that can listen. It's many people that will listen to this video. I'll do my best to push it as much as I can. Even if it's just one or two persons that it can convince, I'm fine. For every society, a particular generation, a time comes when they are given the opportunity to change their story permanently. That opportunity has come for us. It doesn't get any better than this. The series of events that have been happening with regards to this election nothing short of miraculous in my estimation. So, and one thing that I know about the miraculous is that there's also a part that you have to play. Even the salvation of our soul, you have to accept. You have to receive that gift first for it to work in your life. The same thing here. No matter how much God does, the buck lies with us as Nigerians. We have to do the right thing. Let us do the right thing. See, there was a time I wanted to do a video on the science of how to know on how to vote right. But there's actually a science. You can predict how a potential political office holder will act when he gets into office. You can predict it. It's easy. You understand? So I was going to talk about it and stuff like that. A lot of things just like I just decided that look, see Kingsley, let me just talk. Let me just it's not time for teaching for theories. You understand? It's time for a heart-to-heart appeal. This is like a video. I'm begging Nigerians. I'm begging us. I'm begging my generation. One of the differences, one of the things that makes this particular election different is that this is the first time that my generation, the millennials and the Gen Zs, this is the first time that we are going to determine the outcome of an election in Nigeria. You understand? The people that will determine who is going to be the next president of Nigeria are the Gen Zs and the millennials, not any other generation before. Hitherto, every other election have been determined by older generations. This is the first one that is going to be determined by millennials and Gen Z. Anybody that tells you otherwise, the person is a liar. That is one of the difference between this election that we are having and every other election. The way it is conducted, the dynamics, a lot of things. You see, it has that signature of millennials, Nigerian millennials. You understand it. So that's why I'm appealing to us. And also to some of the older generation, the Gen X's and some other people. Especially those ones that are at least a little bit enlightened. To please reason things out. You get what I was going to say was to highlight the how to know a good candidate. And it's very easy. The rule of thumb is this: everybody that comes into a political office, especially at the level of the president, will only do what is in his heart. Forget about what they tell you. If you can determine what is in their hearts, that's exactly what they are going to do. And how do you know what is in the person's heart? Look at what they've been saying before. Not during the election. During the election, you can say anything you want to say, because we are supposed to know that. What have they been saying before the election? When they were pundits, when they were political pundits, when they were working, when they had a business, what have they been saying before? That's number one. What is the quality of friends that they have? And what are those friends saying? That's number two. And then, what have they done? If they have had an opportunity to hold a public office in the past, those are the three things that you use to know what is in the heart of a person. And if you can use that to determine what is in the heart of it, that's exactly what that person is going to do. Simple. And if you look at all the other political office holders, the articles, the Tinubus of this world, and the other guys, you get it. You can look at their records. You can see what they have done. You can see what they've said. You can see the type of thing, the way they've acted. They will not do anything different when they come in. We are supposed to know that by now. They won't do anything different. The only chance, I'm not saying that's, the only shot that we have, the only chance that we have at having a semblance of a good future is only with Peter Obi. And look, this is not a campaign stuff. I don't have time for that. Man is just for Nigeria to be okay. That's all. The only chance that we have at that. Because number one, if you look at what he has been saying, he has been fairly consistent. His politics, his economic ideology might not be exactly what is going to cause the rapid change. But it is the one that is closest to what we have right now. That's number one. Number two, if you look at the caliber of people that he associates with and the people that hate him, you understand? And then number three, look at what he has done in his state before. Do you get it? So now if you look at all those things, you can use that to predict how he's going to act when he enters into office. Now it might not be something that is going to drastically change everything. You get it? But at least it's going to give us some semblance of good. You understand? And I've been telling people this, that look, if you come here and start saying that, okay, we've had these people, they were hyping, they've been hyping Buhari, they've been doing this, it's going to be the same thing and everything. Look, see, I'll ask you, the question I usually ask them is this. So what's the alternative? Okay, because they've been hyping Buhari, so right now they are hyping Peter Obi, so because of that we should vote for Tinubu and Atiku. Is that the logic? Do you understand? So let's be logical, let's be rational, and let's pity ourselves. If you have not suffered enough, even me, God, look, I'm a child of God. I know God always takes care of me. He has always taken care of me, and He will always take care of me and everybody that surrounds me. Do you get it? But the truth of the matter is this: things can be better. Nigerians are suffering. Let us do the right thing. We know that these other guys won't do anything for us. Do you get it? Let's just do the right thing. We know what is right. Let's just do the right thing. That's what I'm saying. You understand? That's all I'm going to say. Just to appeal to us. You understand? There are so many things that came to my mind that I was going to say. But look, the only thing I can say is this: look, you know what is right. You know what is right. You know Peter Obi is the best that you can hope for right now. At this time, February 2023, he is the best that we can hope for. And the only thing that, look, he is the best we can hope for. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing, please. You understand? I know God will help us. God will bless us and everything. But God will not do for man what man must do for himself. God has done more than enough to convince us that these politicians, this political class, they don't mean well for us. There's no other person that is closest to us than Peter Obi as at this time. If you come here and say that, he has been a part of the establishment and everything, then you know you are a liar. Because he has spent the whole of his political career fighting against the establishment. And if there's anything that we need from a presidential candidate, is somebody that will come and fight the establishment with our authority. That is the best that we can hope for. Every other political, how the country is going to change, we will figure it out. But it is going to be best we do it under Peter Obi. I'm not mincing words right now. I'm not saying vote right. No, vote Peter Obi. He's the right. From the analysis, please. I know God will help us. I know God is going to remember Nigeria. But we have to do our part. God will not do for us what we must do for ourselves. Thank you very much.